The other big story we're following right now, the KCRA3 weather and the snow having a big impact for holiday drivers tonight trying to get to the Sierra for the Christmas holiday. This is I-80 when a vehicle spin out led to Caltrans and CHP holding traffic. They've had to do that from time to time. You can also still get to Tahoe, but it's just going to take you a while. It's real slow going.
So this is what it looks like to be in the driver's seat on Highway 50. This is some video that we shot near Echo Summit. You can see the pavement covered in snow there, and this is why there are chain controls in effect and why Caltrans has been periodically holding up traffic. The highway is open, but as you can see here, it's very treacherous conditions and drivers really need to take it slow.
We have live team coverage on the impact the snow is having on travelers tonight. We're going to start with Chief Meteorologist Mark Finan. Mark?
Yeah, the valley and the foothills saw the best rain this morning. Now everything is really tapered off for the valley, but the snow continues in the Sierra. This is the last 3 hours, and you can see the rain in Tuolumne County. That was the last bit of that rain that passed through Sacramento and Stockton and Marysville earlier today. Now behind that, there are a few occasional showers, like here along Highway 20 through Loma Rica, and we'll eventually get some of that into the Grass Valley area and points farther to the north. But for the most part, the valley is just going to see a stray little shower here and there as we go through the night, but it will be mostly dry. If you have outdoor plans around Roseville, Sacramento, Stockton, Modesto, it'll be dry tonight, again, other than a shower that may last 5 or 10 minutes. As far as the snow along Highway 4, Highway 88, it doesn't look like much is falling now, and the snow rate has certainly decreased from what we saw earlier today, but the snow will continue at either a light or moderate pace throughout the night. That includes areas around the Tahoe Basin and on Interstate 80. So don't be fooled by the dry conditions we're now getting in the valley. I think the snow is going to continue in the Sierra throughout much of the night. Back to you.
All right, thank you. Now let's take a live look. Look at I-80 here in Truckee, and you can see traffic looks like it's slowing down. Could be stopped in one area there. Really slow going, and look at how wet the ground is. You just really have to be careful and go slow.
Maricela de la Cruz has been keeping an eye on the driving conditions out there on I-80 this evening.
So Maricela, what's it look like right now? What's the current situation?
Well, rain has been on and off throughout the day. We did see some snowfall earlier today as well. And if you were watching KCRA just about an hour ago, you saw that this whole parking lot, it was filled with cars. It's now practically empty, and that's because I-80 eastbound had been closed off. CHP and Caltrans were holding off traffic in this area because of those multiple spinouts that happened. Now that highway has been reopened, but just about a mile west of us, those chain controls have been set up, and so the drivers, most of the drivers heading eastbound are having to stop there, getting those chains on their tires as they head eastbound for that holiday break. A mix of rain and snow have arrived just in time for Christmas.
You know, we joke that these storms were stuck in the supply chain and it didn't get here, but I always say the order got here just in time. As long as everyone gets snow before Christmas, ski resorts are happy, hotels are happy, we're happy.
Chain controls have been set up on I-80 as drivers head east to spend the next couple of days in the snow.
We actually rented a cabin and we're hosting everybody there, and we'll probably end up getting snowed in there, and so it should be nice white Christmas.
But others aren't going too far. This Roseville resident ended up at the Nyack Snow Park as she heard there would be some snow.
We've been here almost 2 hours, I would say. Yeah, just gonna go have dinner now, or lunch.
It's just a day trip for her family.
It was perfect. It was perfect.
But she says she's grateful she doesn't have to drive too far out.
We came here just to play, but last year we had a big, sad kind of thing happen. My daughter passed, and
Came here to celebrate
her life.
And that Nyack Snow Park behind us, you can see some families still out there enjoying, taking advantage of the snowfall that we saw earlier today, and, you know, just having a good time. For now, live at the Nyack exit, Maricela de la Cruz, KCRA 3 News.
Okay. All right, Maricela, thank you. Similar scene along Highway 50 through El Dorado County. Traffic in South Lake Tahoe has been slow going all day, and Kristen Simos is live now in Myers with a look at the conditions.
Well, Brian, we're right alongside Highway 50. You can see there's a steady stream of traffic right now coming into town. Obviously, a lot of people heading into South Lake Tahoe for the holiday. It's been pretty steady since we've been here. We are seeing kind of a break in the snow. The snow's been pretty steady all day as well, but it's just letting up a little bit right now, which is probably nice for these people on the road just as they're getting into town. We do have some video from earlier today over Echo Summit. Photographer Mike Carroll was driving over the summit. He said it was pretty much bumper to bumper, 5 miles an hour the whole way. So definitely slow going. Chain control's been up. We just a few minutes ago talked with someone from the CHP who stopped by here to give us some tips and a look at what's been going on today. Obviously, it's been a very busy day. But he had something interesting to say. We want to take you back out here live, by the way, just to see all of this traffic coming by and the busy Chevron station that we've seen a ton of tow trucks going into. Back to the CHP officer. He said he just finished pulling over a couple of people for driving too slow. So for the last 3 days, I've been saying, slow down, slow down. People are listening to that. On the flip side, don't go too slow. You can get a ticket for that as well. He said you need to go at a safe speed for the conditions. They are pulling people over for going too slow. You can pull over. There are plenty of places alongside Highway 50 to pull over if you need to let cars pass. But thought that was interesting. We'll hear more from the CHP officer coming up at 6 o'clock. For now, I'm Kristen Samos reporting live along Highway 50 in Myers. Back to you.
Yeah,
All right.
Cops call that the basic speed law. That's it.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
It's
Thanks,
true.
Kristen.
You can get a ticket if you're going too slow.
Yep.
All right, let's turn it over to Chief Meteorologist Mark Finan. Mark?
And so we've been talking about the difficult travel conditions in the Sierra today. And as Kristen mentioned, the snow is letting up. And you'll probably find better travel conditions later on tonight than what we had earlier in the day. And over the next few days, there will be windows to travel and maybe times to avoid. There will be some light snow tomorrow morning and up until about noontime. So I think tomorrow morning we'll be back into chain controls. It may not snow as heavy as what we saw earlier in the day, but this may be a time to avoid if you have some flexibility in your travel plans tomorrow afternoon and evening and early on Christmas morning. I think that's going to be a pretty good window. There may be some light snow or flurries, but I think you'll find better travel conditions then. Now for Christmas Day. Yeah, the morning will be okay, but we get back into the snow in the afternoon and to the evening. This will once again put us back into chain controls, and here we'll be seeing the snow level all the way down to 3,000 feet. So that means that once you're trying to head up, you'll be under the chain restriction for a long period of time. And then there should be another short window early Sunday morning. I don't think this one's going to be a very wide window, but you may want to take advantage of that because on Sunday night and into Monday, more snow, a lot of snow, and at even lower elevations. So there may be some small windows when the snow lets up, and you ought to take advantage of those. Back to you.
All right, thank you. We also saw a lot of rain in the valley. This is what it looked like in Stockton. Heavy rain led to some ponding in the streets, backed up drains causing some minor street flooding. It's always a good idea to slow down when it rains as hard as it did this morning in some spots.